Hi, this is Dawn Michelle, and this is Makeup or Breakup Blog, and this is the Revlon Eyes, Cheeks, and Lips palette. And I just wanted to try it, but look at that price tag, $2.99. I'm assuming that this is makeup that gets sent to this outlet to be sold at a discount price, because I don't believe this set is normally $2.99. But I'm gonna try it. I love the color scheme. I'm intrigued by it. It looks like they have some creams in there actually. So I can't wait to see how it's like. It says universally flattering shades. That's the back end of it, if you can see that. Dear makeup companies, please stop coming with the teeny tiny lettering on packaging. I understand you're trying to be cute. I totally get it. I love the concept. However, if you're trying to get a bunch of important information and like telling people, oh, which one is actually lip gloss and which one's the lipstick and which one's the blush and which one's the eyeshadow, you may want to use bigger lettering font that's easier to read. This is just way too small. And then to see where the ingredients list, look how freaking tiny that is. Come on guys, Revlon, not, trying to throw shade at you in particular. This just happens to be one of yours. And it opens up like this. Those are beautiful colors. And it comes with a couple of teeny weedy, oh my goodness, look at this. So the pocket here underneath, it has a teeny weeny little, this is an applicator, believe it or not. This is for the lips. Look at that. It's a little teeny tiny brush. Can you see that? I don't know. There you go. And then in this little corner, it's a teeny tiny brush. Can you see that? That is so adorbs. Here we go. You need tiny little hands for this. That is so adorable. It's like dollhouse size. It's really cute. And this is how it looks. I'm really excited about this. Let's do some swatching for those of us who like swatches. So let's see here. Yeah, the top ones are the eyeshadow shades. These are for the lip, and the middle one I think is for the cheek. Teeny tiny writing. That writing, oh my gosh. For some of us who don't have 20/20, I have 20/20 and I have trouble reading this. It's like, all right, so I'm just gonna have trouble reading that. I mean, it's really cute, don't get me wrong. Okay, those are the top 4 gray shades there, and I'm just gonna do this real quick so you can see. Okay. The colors themselves come off kind of chalky. I don't know if you can see that. The first 2 that you barely see are those top 2 that are there. These are the 2 deepest of the grays. They seem a little more promising. These are shimmers up here. They all look like they are shimmers. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and this top 2 colors, and I'll use that as my base. They seem fairly powdery, which is fine. I can work with that. Okay, then I'm gonna go in here. I don't know why, but I'm really loving this deep gray. And I'm just gonna start applying it at the crease. These are the color distinctions here in the pan. This one in the crease. This one went on the lid. Okay. And you have to be careful not to let this powder go into your lip glosses, which are here, or your lipsticks, which are over here. They all cream. They're like creamy like, so you gotta be careful. That's the only thing I don't like about combined palettes. Like I wish there was a little wall here that was a bit higher that would catch stuff as it fell or it moved about, so the powder won't fall into the rest of my stuff, especially if there's cream in there. That's kind of a bummer. Like compared to this is pretty not, you know, I don't know. It's not something that I would automatically paired, but to each his or her own. Use a fluffy brush like this maybe. This might be too big for this. That's another thing. I'll try to use this little brush here and see. I mean, it fits perfectly in there. There's stuff on the brush, and maybe I should use my fingers to blend that out. Use a bigger brush to blend that baby out. Do you see blush? I don't know. Now lo and behold, it does have a mirror up there. I should be using that. Okay, so I had to go in because the powder, it's very powdery, and it basically, there was a lot of fallout here. I looked at myself in the mirror and I went, oh my gosh, but it can be worked with, it can be cleared up. So I went in, applied some concealer after trying to get rid of what I could, and took care of any kind of pigmentation that might have been seen. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to work on that and keep it moving. I figure, why not? Go for a full look. Why not? Just had to. Okay, so that's a bit better. Yeah, just to, whew, get rid of all that gray that was surrounding my nose and under my eyes, and it was just all flecked everywhere. So there's a lot of fallout with this, so please be careful. But overall, what do I think of the color? It'll do. You know, there is color payoff. You know, it's a much softer, smoky look than I anticipated. And now I'm gonna go in and try these lip glosses. What do you say? Now, they supply you with this teeny tiny little brush to apply the lipstick / lip liner, because, you know, for sanitary reasons. But they should have supplied two, because one is for, they have two sides, one lipstick and one lip gloss. So those are little pans here. I guess I can try this first. It's very creamy. I like this color. It's very pretty, this color here on the far end. And I'm just gonna, that is pretty. And you can control applying lipstick better, or lip glosses, if you have a pencil, or I'm sorry, not a pencil, but a brush. And I'm thinking I may just start investing in some brushes. And not just investing, but actually using them, because I think I have another one. And I can't, I think it's actually from Besame. Okay, so it's a little light. You know, the thing with using pencils is you do get kind of like dents in your like little indentations. I mean, it'll do. It's just that if you have arthritis or something, or you're clumsy, you can easily lose this. You can easily drop this. And, you know, that is what I'm not pleased about. And then you have to clean it before you go into the other color. The light one here is like a champagne. It does have like flecks in it, which is pretty. I'm gonna try that. I mean, the one thing I could say about this teeny tiny one is that it doesn't allow you room to glop up, you know, to glop your mouth up with a lot of it. So that's nice. And because you don't want to go back and forth, you should have like a cloth so you don't mix the colors up. I mean, it's not intense, which is okay because you figure your eyes are going to be popping with all those smoky grays. So that's the kit, boys and girls. I'm going to try the lipstick side and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Wow, okay. I could have sworn I recorded my last piece with my impressions on it for some reason. I can't find it on my recording equipment. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure that I recorded it. Maybe that's a sign. In any case, I just wanted to say, because I already took the makeup off. Basically, if I was traveling somewhere and I had lost my luggage and this was the only thing that was available, I would make do with it. But if you don't have the equipment, like if I didn't have my makeup brushes with me or something to spritz it, you know, it with, the equipment alone that was with it did not suffice. It was just not viable as far as using the equipment that it came with. I liked the idea. It was very cute that it was all compact, it's all encompassing, but it just, the colors just, I mean, I had a lot of fallout here. I had, you know, I'd done some cleanup, which was fine. And fallout's usually not the kiss of death for me. The main issue I had with this was that it was a whole bunch of little things that just kind of added up to this little thing that is by itself a great idea, but the execution just wasn't there. The lipsticks were nice, but again, you're sitting there painting forever with this little itty bitty brush. That's a lot. The little brush to put on blush was just like, no, it just wasn't working. I mean, if you know that honestly that no one else is going to use it, then obviously you can use your finger, but it's not sanitary and you're trying to avoid getting any bacteria or germs into the creamy part, which is where, you know, that would be the perfect environment for things to grow in. And that's just, I just was not interested in that. So overall, using this Revlon product, this particular one, I'm sorry, I have to give it a C. Sorry. But that's just how I feel. That's my personal experience. You know, I tried to salvage it as best I could, but I just, you know, well, you saw what happened. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. Maybe you had a different experience with this particular product. Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, and even better, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll know my next video will be up. And I'll see you on my next makeup adventure. Take care. Bye.